Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe this video, please. And if you share it, I get so much engagement and so many other views. So if you find this stuff useful or interesting, or you think somebody else might find it interesting, please pass it along. It would be a huge, huge help to me, and hopefully to them. Humming. What's up, guys? It's Mac. I'm back again with another video. I can full disclosure. Oh. Okay, so without further ado, so I'm sure you guys read the title. I want to talk about a slightly controversial topic today. Saying no. Oh, Jesus Christ. On the one hand, I do believe that you should try and say yes to as many experiences as you can. In this video, I just want to highlight that there's an opportunity cost to that. It's not always in your best interest to say yes to everything. Let's see if I can get myself in the frame a bit more here. I'm gonna start this video over again. It's not always in your best interest to say yes to absolutely everything. Full disclosure, I already recorded this video yesterday. It was raining, it was super dark here. I was recording in this car studio and it was like pitter-pattering on the roof. I wasn't sure if that was gonna come through. I mean, the most important thing was I was super low energy because it was gloomy outside. So I was like, I think I gotta do this again. I'm sure you guys read the title. Today we're gonna be talking about good reasons to say no. The reason I think it's kind of controversial is because on the one hand, I do believe that you should go for as many opportunities as you can. I believe that you should experience as many things as you can. You should say yes to as many experiences as you can reasonably handle. But as we will dive into a little bit deeper, I do believe there's also an opportunity cost whenever you say yes to something. So without further ado, here's 3 good reasons why you should say no. The first reason is to set boundaries and to maintain your self-respect. This is really applicable when it comes to relationships. It's really applicable when it comes to the workplace. In relationships, you can't really just say yes to everything, especially if you disagree. All that will lead to is resentment. You will either end up resenting your partner or your partner will end up resenting you. I'm not sure which is worse. There's no room for resentment in a relationship. And that happens when one partner is feeling like they're getting cheated or they're not being respected. Early on in your relationship, I totally advise you to set boundaries and make sure that there's enough room in the relationship for you to say no or for your partner to say no, whatever is required at the time. It can't just be everybody just going along with what the other person wants, because that's just going to lead to disaster. Another situation where you might want to set some boundaries is at work. Say you work in, I don't know, the dirt works industry. Somebody comes up to you and says, hey Mac, John didn't show up to work today. We're out one excavator. You're gonna have to drive the excavator. Like, if you don't know how to drive an excavator, don't get in that excavator. The car pulled up next to me and really ruined the shoot. But if John doesn't show up to work and you can't drive an excavator, don't get in the excavator. That's literally a matter of life and death. Like, you could cause a serious accident pretending you know what you're doing when you really don't. And I mean, your boss really shouldn't put you in that situation in the first place, but if they do, you need to be able to command the situation and say, hell no, am I getting in that excavator? I'm gonna kill everybody like that. Reason number 2 why you should say no is to reinforce good habits. To set a new habit, usually you're going against some sort of a lot of the time you're going to have to say no to the things you were doing before in order to build your new habits. One example I can think of right off the top of my head is like with dieting or eating or whatever it may be. You're going to have to say no to that occasional pizza every now and then. Believe me, I love pizza. But if you're having pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day, like, the results are going to show up on your body. If your whole goal is to be more healthy, you're going to have to learn to say no to yourself. It's important to flex that muscle every now and then just so you remember what it's like to, deny yourself. Now, I'm all about treat yourself culture, don't get me wrong, but it has to come with a limit. Otherwise, you're not really treating yourself. You're actually starting to hurt yourself. And I mean, nobody wants to do that. Reason number 3 is saying no so you can say fuck yes. Yes, opportunities may come knocking on your door. Maybe there's multiple opportunities. Saying yes to one particular opportunity might mean saying no to another. We only have so much time in the day to accomplish things. If you're saying yes to taking care of one particular set of problems, you're costing yourself the opportunity to say yes to something that could be even more impactful in your life or in the life of others. It's super important for you to recognize this and to consider it when you're about to make a decision. If you're going out one night, say, really what you're saying no to is staying in and maybe learning a new skill, or maybe you're saying no to practicing an instrument that you play. Maybe you're saying no to going to the gym or something. So with every yes comes a set of no's, and you've got to evaluate those other no's. Maybe there could be a better use of your time. Am I saying never go out? Absolutely not. I think you should go out. I think you should have a good time. Maybe not right now. Coronavirus. But when going out is totally legal, I think you should go out. I think you should enjoy yourself. However, you should know ahead of time how much time you're going to be spending going out, how much time you're going to be spending building other things. You can't just focus on saying yes to yourself and treating yourself all the time, never flexing the no muscle to your vices, because all that's going to do is end up in disaster. Anyways, guys, those are my 3 best reasons why you should say no. As I said in the beginning of the video, I'm a big advocate for yes. I think you should try and get out there. I think you should try and chase opportunity when it presents itself. However, just spend that little extra time weighing in your options, making sure that you're not, oh my God, the camera's like a struggle today, man. Spend that time weighing your options. Make sure that the thing that you're saying yes to isn't over saying no to something that could be even more impactful in your life and even better for you. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next video where we'll talk about another subject. Maybe more on self-mastery. Who knows? We'll see what I come up with next. But thanks for listening, guys, and see you in the next video.